Hi there, this is Niels, and in this video I will be showing how you can use this FractalBreak bot I just created. In this video I will show you how you can download, install and configure this bot in your own cTrader platform. In my previous video I demonstrated how you can use the FractalBreak indicator. It is a proven strategy, and for the ones who are not familiar with the FractalBreak strategy, it works like this. We will check for the last bear and or bull fractal. We will wait for the break, and when that break happens, we will go long or short, depending on direction. On the bull fractal break, you want to go long. On the bear fractal break, you want to go short. But this indicator has a slight improvement because we added a retest of price level to get some additional confirmation. I personally don't want to go into a trade immediately when the fractal breaks. I want to wait for a retest of the price level of where the fractal was broken. So let's wait for that confirmation. In the end, it will give you a better performance over a longer period of time. But since I'm a developer, a trader, and a bit lazy, I decided to create a bot to do all the heavy lifting for me. And from now on, it can also work for you. What did we do? We created this bot, and once you have installed it, you will be able to configure this bot to trade against the markets of your choosing. Everyone has their favorite markets. You can easily backtest and optimize this bot for every market on every time frame for every broker. So this one will suit really everybody. All right, let's go into downloading this bot at first. We will need to go over to the cTrader.com website in the algorithms section, and then the cbots. Here in the top right corner, we have the search button. We can search for FractalBreak Bot, but since we're still on page 1, I basically uploaded this bot a couple of minutes ago, we can click this one over here. We will get a short description and already also a sneak preview of some backtests I did on the cTrader platform. And it really works very well. I tested this on 24 different forex pairs, and on more of half of them it works really well till fairly well, and some markets it doesn't work really well. But that's the cool thing about this bot, it will tell you. And that is the way you can decide, okay, this bot, I will deactivate it or don't activate it on specific markets, but let this work on the markets where this is highly profitable. For instance, I took some screenshots of, which was this? I believe it was the pound dollar, right? We started with a 10K balance and ended with a 30+ K balance, as you can see right here in the statistics of this nice strategy. This is all based on the 4-hour time frame. That's one of my favorites. I also added some trades that this bot had done in a certain period of time. So this is all in a 1-year time frame. So if we would have started this on the 1st of July a year ago until the 1st of July this year, we would have these results. Well, that is really good, and all you need to do is configure it just once and sit back and relax and watch the work of the bot do all the work. All right, cool. We need to download this bot. And you can click the download button here like I did, but I need to tell you since this is a paid version, the bot you will download really doesn't do anything. We need to go over here to this website, and here we can buy this nice little bot. Once you have bought this bot, you have downloaded it, and then we can install it. I will over to the install section now because I can imagine you will find the way to buy this bot. Let's go to the download section, the downloaded file. It's here. Just double click. And cTrader will nicely ask, do you want to continue to install this bot? Let's say yes. in case you already installed it before, it will ask you if you want to overwrite it. Let's say yes again. I will bring out some updates from time to time. That's always nice to overwrite with a better or newer version. And now we are here and the bot has been installed. What do we have open? USD. All right, cool. Well, from this point on, there are two approaches. Let's first do a first approach, and then we will go to the second, and that's basically the approach I would recommend. But let us find the FractalBreak Bot. Because we installed it, it can be found here. It asks you some parameters. For now, I will just leave it all as it is. And that's basically it. We just activated this bot, and you can see that over here, that the cBot is here it is. I missed it. The bot has been added here on the lower left corner. We can start play, and we will see this bot has been started on this market on the 1 hour time frame, as we can see here. All right, that's cool. Basically what we have done is downloaded and installed the bot. What we didn't do was configure the bot. We just accepted everything with the default settings, and the default settings are probably not the best default settings for every market. So what I would recommend you to do is stop this bot and head over to the automate section in cTrader. For us developers, we will probably have been here around more often, but let's go into automate. What happens here is you will see all the bots and indicators that are already available at your computer. For instance, we have the FractalBreak indicator right here. I installed it before in my development environment, and you can see the indicator doing its work. It is waiting for some confirmation, waiting for a break. It is on a different time frame. It's still waiting for a break. It needs to be broken here above this blue level. You really should check the other video where I explain in more detail how this indicator works. Let's go back to the bots. Let's find the FractalBreak bots. Oh, it's already in the list here. All right, so we're really good to go. Well, first, everybody has their own favorite markets. For me, one of the favorite markets is this one, because this strategy really works well on this market, and I personally like to trade on the 4 hour time frame. So let's switch over to 4 hours. All right. Well, here we have the chart like we are used to it. We do have some additional stuff. First, here in the lower part of the screen, we do have some parameters. And like I said before, these are probably not the best default parameters for this market on this time frame with your broker. There are changes between brokers and data, and there are definitely changes for best settings on time frames and markets. So what we will do is find the best results for your specific situation, and that is after we have done that, that is what this bot will work with. So what we will do is head over to this optimization tab. It's all empty. Now, there are a couple of things we need to be aware of. First, let's click on this backtesting settings symbol. We will start with $10,000. That is okay. Your commission per million, that's different per broker. In my case, I guess it's 0. And we do want to have the 4 hour bars. So this means that this optimization process will feed our software or this bot only 4 hour candles. And the spreads, I'll leave it to 1. That's fine. In real life, it's a bit better, but for now it is okay. Then we open up the cBot parameters. And this is basically the part where we will select all the parameters that we will find the optimized settings for a specific time frame. So for now, I will leave it all to default. These defaults for the optimization process are fine. So we have them all enabled and the default settings are okay. Now, what we need to do is let's find the results of the 5th of June 2019 until the 5th of June 2020, which is already selected. So we do have a period of 1 year that we will backtest against, and also say auto select the best pass. This means that after the process is done, it will automatically select the best result. And be aware, the best result is not always that result with the highest net profit, but it is a combination of highest net profit, minimized max equity drawdown, and a maximized number of winning trades. And if you would like, you can change this, these criteria yourself, but for now I would suggest leave it to default. All right, now we will start play in the upper right corner. And what we're basically doing now is we will start to learn this bot, what settings will work on this market and which settings don't work. This will take some time. On a modern computer, it should not take that long, but it can take up to a couple of minutes. I believe it was finished here in a not that long of a time frame. Well, let's wait a bit because we really need these settings before we can configure our bot with the most ideal settings for trading against pound-dollar on the 4-hour time frame. All right, we do have a new result. We are done. And what it did was automatically select the best result. Well, let me order in descending the net profit. It's a bit slow when there are a lot of results in the cTrader section. So, hello. We're at the bottom. My bad. Okie doke. And auto select the best pass once more. Now, what happens is that in this case, the best result was the one with the highest profit. A lot of times that's not always the case. The net profit was 25k based on this period of a year. And the max equity drawdown was not really that big on, in comparison to all the other results. And we do have quite a high fitness number. Well, that's nice. Well, since this is the winning setup, we will click on apply. And what happens now is that by clicking on apply, you will see these parameters here at the lower end of the screen. They will get set with the optimized settings. Boom, there we are. So max allowed stop loss, that is some additional risk management, which is in place 220, because you do sometimes have setups where you will measure the stop loss and that is getting really insanely high. We don't want that. And this optimization process has determined that in the current market conditions for this pound-dollar on the 4-hour time frame, this is the optimized result. For the take profit factor, that means that the ratio stop loss is 1, take profit is 2.5, so it's always a healthy ratio. We don't work with stop losses which are bigger than the take profits for the strategy. In this case, a trailing strategy is enabled, so we will have the trailing stop in place. And sometimes it is we are in a market where sometimes, occasionally, a positive setup occurs, and sometimes we have a lot of setups that will occur. So this one will also look for you which setting in max concurrent trades on this pair specifically will lead to the best results. So now we know this: 220, 2.5, yes, and 2. And these are the parameters that we would like our bot to work with on this market. We can also open up this one, and as you will see, the settings are copied to this section as well. So what we can do now is start play. And now the bot has started with optimized settings for pound-dollar on the 4-hour time frame. And that is actually how it works. Well, there's not a lot of official information in here, so what we can do is see if we can add the fractal break indicator from the previous video I made, so at least it is visualized. And here we are, and as you can see, we did have, it's in the past, sorry, We did have a positive setup. It was a bull fractal that was broken, and on this candle here it was confirmed, and that was the point that the bot should have gone into a long position. But since this was in the past, it is not opened at this moment. And that's actually how it works. And what if you want to trade against 10 or 15 or all markets? Well, we can do that quite easily. We just click add an instance, and let's find some other pair. What should we do? Let me see. Where is, oh, here, it's gone. For instance, this one. Yeah, please, come on. All right, it's 1 hour again. We'll switch over to the 4-hour time frame. And we will not start it yet because, as you can see, it has the default settings again, which is probably not the best default settings for this market on this time frame with this current broker. So once more, we'll head over to here. Let's select the proper commission. We will select the 4-hour bars. We leave the spread to 1. These defaults are fine for the optimizing. Select the best pass. Also descending sort the fitness level so it's in top. And make sure we select, for instance, the previous year. 5-6, sure, until 5-6 this year. And go. And that's actually it. So now we are configuring the second market. Once this is done, you do get the best parameters. And with those parameters, you can activate the bot. And you can continue and continue with all the markets you would like to trade against. Or maybe you want to try this bot on all markets that's available from your broker. You can do that as you would like. We need to wait a bit, and it is done. That's nice. Well, well, as you can see here, that's the reason why I took euro dollar. This one, it does have some net profit, but this strategy does work, but not as nice as the one on the pound dollar. So that's very important to know that this is a proven strategy, but you should be aware that this is not one that is very well on all markets. It works on a lot of markets. Like I said before, I tested this on 24 or 27 markets, and more than half of them were very profitable until very highly profitable. So you should check that before pushing the play button, the start button of the bot, like I do now. So now I have started this bot. Oops, stop it. I forgot to apply the most optimized settings for this market. I did this, and now we can start it again. And once more, we can add all kind of visuals like indicators, fractal break, for instance, but also all the other indicators that you like to work with. All right, and this is basically how it works, and so can you continue on and on and on. And you can do this for all markets that you would like to, even on the crypto markets, but the strategy doesn't really work on crypto markets, but that's up to you to find out. You just saw in this video everything you need to know to find this bot on the cTrader platform, how you can buy and download it, configure it, and as you have seen, the configuration part per market, I think I did it in under a minute. And that is the same thing you can do if you follow the instructions in this video. And then I would say happy trading and see you next time. Bye bye.